Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, people of the internet. Welcome to another edition of the Grow Show. My name is Kyle Evans out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I get the privilege, nay, the honor, to hang out with you guys every single morning, getting our daily checkup from the neck up, getting our feet right, getting our foundation right, getting a path, getting a clear way onto what we're doing, why we're doing it, where we're going, and how we're going to get there. Ladies and gentlemen, in the past few days, we have seen some interesting shifts in the landscape of our business, of our real estate world, with the strategic partnership with Keller Williams. With that comes elatement, disappointment, excitement, fear, nuance, whatever you're into, whatever your thoughts on it are, they're all over the spectrum. And I choose one that I actually heard from James Shaw. He summed it up well. Said, I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to go do what I'm going to do, which is reach out to my clients, which is go sell real estate, which is lead generate, lead follow up, negotiate contracts, knock on doors, send out messages, do Popeyes, hold events, and go make a bunch of money so I can serve me and my family and build the life by design that we're looking for. So that's kind of where I'm at, man. Hey, congratulations. That's cool. And me and my team, me and my people, we're out here grinding because 2025 is going to be ours, man. We saw during the vision speech that a lot of real estate is probably going to look pretty similar to last year and the year before. Cool. Guess what? We grew those years. We're going to grow this year too. We got boots on the ground. We got a beat in our chest. We got breath in our lungs. We're going to take what's ours. So today, guys, this week, I was reflecting this morning. It's Mardi Gras. And so I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's where I live right now. Mardi Gras is a huge thing here, right? We take time, we celebrate, we live, we party, we just do all the things, man. The world slows down for a bit and revelry ensues. That was Fat Tuesday. That was yesterday. Today is Ash Wednesday. Ash Wednesday is a time for reflection, a time for repentance for some, a time for thinking, man. And, my reflection time this morning, I think that people don't think enough. Let me explain. I think people don't have enough time for just thinking, planning, wonder, just some time put on their schedule, slow down, turn the phone off, and just think, just ponder, just dream a little bit. And so while I was preparing for the show and, in my thoughts and my feels this morning, I was like, what can I bring the people this Wednesday to get them started off in true Mardi Gras fashion for partying this week and a good reflection moment on Ash Wednesday? And so I said, hey, let's go back to basics. And when I say let's go back to basics, ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean let's go back to lead generation. I mean, let's go before that. All right. So, real estate agents, guys, we love to complicate things. We love it. Fancy systems, strategy sessions, overthinking every little detail. What's this person going to say? What are they not going to say? What am I going to talk about today? Who am I going to talk about? But if you've ever watched a toddler, man, even a 10-year-old kid, they've mastered some most important entrepreneurial skills. So today, guys, we're going to go back to school, back to preschool, back to elementary school. We're going to relearn some of those lessons that we had mastered that we forgot along the way, adulting, growing up, getting wiser, if you will. So let's start with this, man. These are some core lessons that we can apply to our business today from back when we were kids, from back when we were toddlers, from back when we were young people out there doing the things. Number one, first and foremost, that we can use, that we can apply is relentless curiosity. Relentless curiosity. Have you ever been around a kid and they ask why about everything? Why? 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 I've got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. If I had a dollar every time someone said why, I would have a 10,000 acre spread in the middle of Montana looking like John Dutton on Yellowstone. They ask why more than you think is humanly possible. But it's that relentless curiosity that helps them understand and identify and develop in this world. Guys, we've got to start asking why more or how. How could we accomplish that? What would it look like if we did it? What would it look like if the rules didn't apply? What would it look like? We've got to start developing that curiosity again because somewhere along the way, we begin to be ingrained with a lane, with rules, and say, hey, this has to apply. This is the only way. This is the only way. Do it like this. Wrong, Jack. Entrepreneurs thrive on thinking outside the box. We thrive on creativity. When is the last time you stopped, disregarded the rules or the way it's supposed to be done, or the most dangerous statement in all of business? That's the way it's always done. And started asking the question, why? How? What would it look like? That's how we get dangerous as entrepreneurs, as business. I just gave myself goosebumps. That's how we get dangerous, guys. That's how we go out there and build and do things different. So, my first pitch to you today on this Ash Wednesday in your reflection time in your business is how can you develop or redevelop, rediscover relentless curiosity? What would it look like if you did? Guys, the best breakthroughs come from questioning everything. Why do we do it this way? What if we did something new? Curiosity is a competitive advantage. And speaking of kids, I have one coming in here right now. Shoo shoo. I'll see you in a little bit. Guys, number two, fearless experimentation. Mardi Gras in the South, the kids are out of school all week. So we're dadding at home today. So fearless experimentation is the second one, guys. Fearless experimentation. Kids do not want permission to try stuff. They don't want permission to try stuff. They build, they break, they rebuild in the name of play. The lesson here is this, man. Entrepreneurs, we always wait for the perfect condition. And because we're always waiting for the perfect condition, we never get to start. We always are just sitting there hoping that something is going to line up the way that we desire. And that's simply not the case. Noxie, can you close the door, please? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'll eat the candy later. Here we are, guys. Live stream. It's life. Welcome to it. Fearless experimentation, man. Guys, kids, don't wait for permission. You just saw that right there. Prime example. Hey, I'm not even waiting for permission to tell you at 8 a.m. that you should be eating these gummy worms. Because why? Why not? When's the last time we started experimenting just for the sake of play, just for the sake of wonder, just for the sake of wondering if it would work or not work, or happen or not happen? The next one that they do is unapologetic confidence. Unapologetic confidence. So we've got relentless curiosity, we've got fearless experimentation, and then we have unapologetic confidence. Guys, have you ever seen the confidence of a toddler in a superhero cape? Let's go, man. Guys, kids don't overthink if they're good enough to sing, if they're good enough to dance, if they're good enough to try something. They just do it. They do it for the sake of fun, for the sake of knowing, for the sake of themselves, because they enjoy it. Somewhere along the way, we started caring so much what other people thought. We started keeping up with the Joneses. High school is over, baby. Stop worrying about whatever people think. Be unapologetically confident in the uniqueness that makes you you. It's time that we started adopting this and time that we started going back to our roots. The next one that they have, as my door has opened for the 12th time in 10 minutes, is they have a short memory for failure. They have a short memory for failure. Guys, kids fall and they lose and they hurt themselves and they cry. And 30 seconds later, get old smoochy smooch, a big hug, a little pickup, maybe some ice cream, and they're back off to the races with unapologetic confidence once again. Entrepreneurs, man, we hold on to failure for months, for years, sometimes always, never going to try again. We make it a part of our identity. I keep saying this theme lately. Guys, fails, losing, not working out doesn't make you a failure. It's just a part of life. It's going to happen. We're going to skin our knees. We're going to bump our chins. We've got to start having a short memory for failure and just know it's a part of the process. If we're not failing, we probably ain't doing. Start to adopt that short memory. Let it flow, let it go. Hey, you got some dirt on it, dust it off, and let's get back up again. Someone tells you no, someone tells you to go kick rocks. Cool. Some will, some won't. Next. Some will, some won't. Next. Guys, the next thing that kids do, and I trust that you will adopt this in your entrepreneurial spirit, is they ask for what they want relentlessly. Parents out there are like, oh, Kyle's preaching today. They ask for what they want relentlessly over and over and over and over again. Just this morning, my daughter was like, hey, can I draw on the whiteboard in your office? I was like, sure, boo boo. You can do it in 1 hour. 1 hour, you can do it. She said, great. 10 seconds later, she said, is the 1 second up? I said, baby, I said 1 hour. That's not even close. 10 more seconds later, said, can I draw on the board? I said, darling, please stop asking me that. Yes, you can draw on the board in 59 minutes now. They ask relentlessly and they keep going and they keep going until they get what they want. It's one of the reasons they're so successful at getting what they want. Guys, we've got to start to ask for what we want and we've got to start to do it relentlessly and often and always. Kids will ask for ice cream 17 times, no matter what your answer is. Entrepreneurs, we ask one time, and then if it's a no, we'll never ask again. Ever. We got to be like an annoying butterfly that just never leaves your face. We just always got to be around. Ask and then ask again and then ask again and then ask more people. Sometimes the failure that I hear from people is like, oh, this business idea won't work or I can't get funding for this. I'm like, cool. How many people did you ask? They're like 100. I'm like, you better add 2 zeros to that. And then if that doesn't work, add another zero. Don't talk to 100, talk to 10,000. Talk to 100,000. In those 100,000, you will find the yes you're looking for. It goes back to what Gary Keller talks about. The path is in the math. Guys, it's just a numbers game. We're playing with too small of a data subset. We have to increase the number of people that we're talking to and the number of times, the frequency that we are asking for what we want with unapologetic confidence, if you will. I love this lesson today, man. This is heat, guys. I trust that you are feeling what I'm feeling this morning about this. This is the truth. And here's the thing, we knew it all along. We had it once before. If you are watching this, that means at one point you were a kid. And so you did all this stuff. I'm asking you to find that place again. The last one, and maybe the most important one, they play. And they play for the sake of playing. Guys, we got to start enjoying this ride more, man. We don't have bad days, we have bad moments. There's so much good in your life if you just let it happen. My eyes are getting moist talking about this. We got to have fun again, man. Life is not about paying bills and then dying. Stop and smell the roses. Play just for the sake of play. Be silly just for the sake of being silly. Stop taking yourself too seriously. No one gets out of this thing alive. No one. Let's go have some fun. Let's not take ourselves too seriously. Let's just enjoy it. And here's the funny, wild thing that I've learned along the way about playing just for play's sake. When you unapologetically, confidently play for play's sake, you invite other people to play with you just by being you. When you don't take yourself too seriously and you just have fun and you're just playing and enjoying the moment, other people are naturally inspired to join you. And when that happens, a beautiful thing happens, guys. If you don't love the game, find a new one. If you don't love the game, play it differently. If you don't love the game, get different partners. It is time that we play for the sake of play, guys. So, summing all that up, number one, I want you to have relentless curiosity. Ask why and ask it often and always. What would this look like? What would happen if? The next one is fearless experimentation, guys. Take that why and then put it into practice. Ask for forgiveness and not permission. Go break something. Go build it, break it again, rebuild it, do it again. All in the sake of play, all in the sake of wonder. Number three, unapologetic confidence. Remember, man, go be you. Go confidently into the direction of your dreams. Be like a toddler in a superhero cape. Ain't nobody going to tell you nothing. Number four, short memory of failure. Let it flow, let it go. On to the next one. It's going to happen. Get up, dust off, eat some ice cream, screw on a smile, and let's go find that sense of wonder again. Number five, ask for what you want relentlessly over and over and over and over again. No one's going to tell you no. If people talk to me, if people work with me, they have earned the right to hear from me for the rest of their natural born lives. Ask for what you want relentlessly. And then again, the last one, play for the sake of play. Every agent, every entrepreneur was once a kid. All these natural instincts are still in you. They are you. Curiosity, courage, play, persistence. You had them all before, meaning you still have them. Don't listen to the people that told you to sit down and follow the rules and it had to be a certain way. It does not. That is the greatest fallacy of man. This is your life. Build it the way that you want to. Maybe it's time to unlearn some of the grown up adulty rules and get back to the version of you, the kid version, the real version, the version that was there all along. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the internet, Coach Kyle Evans, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, excited to see the kid version of you that shows up today, this week, and this year. Let's go get some this day. I will see you guys tomorrow.